Former President Donald Trump received a subpoena this morning as promised from the January 6th committee, and along with that subpoena came a 4-page letter and 6 detailed extra pages of documents the committee wants to see. The committee wants Trump to produce those documents and sit for a deposition. Now, if you want the letter and the list of all the documents they want, I will email it to you tonight in my Newsgirl News Roundup email. The first paragraph really summed up why the committee says they're doing this. It says, quote, "As demonstrated in our hearings, we have assembled overwhelming evidence, including from dozens of your former appointees and staff, that you personally orchestrated and oversaw a multi-part effort to overturn the 2020 presidential election and to obstruct the peaceful transfer of power." The letter includes 10 bullet points of accusations the committee says they have evidence to prove involving former President Trump. Things like maliciously disseminating false allegations of fraud in the 2020 presidential election, orchestrating the fake electors plot, and refusing for hours to disband your rioting supporters from the Capitol. The letter acknowledges issuing a subpoena to a former president is a significant step, but it goes through a laundry list of sitting and former presidents who not only have been subpoenaed, but who have also testified in front of Congress. The committee wants to see those documents by November 4th and wants the deposition of Trump to begin on November 14th. So what's next? The former president has a couple of options. He can comply with the subpoena, he can partially comply like his former chief of staff Mark Meadows, or he can blow it off and fight it in court. It's important to understand the deadline to produce these documents is before the midterm election, and even if the Republicans take over the House after the midterm, their majority doesn't start until January. Republicans have, though, been very vocal that this committee will cease to exist if they're successful during the midterm and win the majority in the House.